Guys, it's another day again, and we are still on our what HTML text what tags. So our next tag will be what the description this tag. Sorry, the data tag. We are done with the description. So let's move to our data type. So data. So we have our data tags tag. And the data tag we use this in the same word as what the data tag we use same word as what the tag. So it's like this this data, and we close one out your tag again. So this is the tag that we use for the data tag. And the data tag we usually use it to provide what a machine readable version of its own content. It is useful in a case where like where you are coming to develop what this an AI or something else, like mostly the e-commerce website that they've been building. Like you see some maybe fruits, you see this you see the price of the fruits and all those stuff. So mostly the data tag they normally use it for those sites, the e-commerce what site. So they will use it and provide what a value to it, so that it will serve as what a readable what data at the what the database. So mostly this one is just a full topic on its own, but I just want you to know the existence of it. So in HTML we use it to provide our values to it, which serve as what a reference in our what database. So that's the effect of what the data. So this is how we normally put it into practice when dealing with it. Um, so we normally have, let's assume we have our group data. So our group list. I said we normally use it to state. So because of that, we are putting it in a list. So li. So let's see our first one data value. So we write data and give it what an attribute of what the value. We'll give it an attribute of what value, and we'll give what the value number in our database. So 2123. So you come and what close close your tab. You close your tag, and in between the tag you now write what the product name. So let's assume that this is lemon. My product name is my lemon. So let's do another one again. Data, give it an attribute of what value. So let's give it a this a data value of 21054. We close our tab. So in between the tag, let's write banana. So now let's save it. Control plus S. So this one you may not see the effect over here. It is mostly having an effect what what's the name in the database. So currently you will not see the effect of the 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 text on what on our HTML web page, because normally we place it in our web page, so that when someone purchases a product online, it will now what serve as what a reference what to us in our database. So when someone buys like this, oh, they will tell you that the value of this has been purchased by this guy. So in database they don't what mention what the name of the product. We give a value assigned to what the product. So when you know the value, when they give you the message that this has been purchased by someone, now you know what the value for that product. You get to know, oh, it means this value represents our audience, this value represents our learning. So that's the effect of what the data. Now let's move to, we have what the deleted what tag. And for the deleted tab, we normally use that tab to mark what a wrong what text. And we have what the insert tag, which is used to provide what the actual what text. So let me just put this one in general. So deleted tag and what insert. So we have deleted and what insert. So first of all give an example here. So the deleted tab, we use de. We use the de for the deleted, and we use the ins for insert. So let me click this one, and I'll put it into practice. So now let's give a paragraph, because I want to do it what in a sentence form. So let's assume that my favorite color is, then maybe the one that I want to delete, let's see, I mistakenly said my favorite color, and I mistakenly said blue, so I'll put the blue over there, and I will come and what use what the insert what tag. So the insert tag will now come and give what the right what color, which I'll put what green over here. So now let's save it and run it and see how it will appear on our home page. So now let's move it. So we could see that the blue has been what crossly what marked to show what the wrong word, and the green has been inserted to show what the right what word. So that's the purpose or the function of what the insert word. We have another tag that we call what the definition what tag. So definition. So we have what the definition tag. So the definition tag, we normally use it to mark what a definition that will later on be defined in our content. So this is the tag for it. We use this tag for it, tf and for our definition tag. So this is the tag that we use for our definition. So let me just go on and plate it, so that I'll put that one into practice. So let's take this example P. So in between it, let's define what HTML. So let's come here. So we said what's the definition of HTML? We said what is the standard markup the standard markup what language for creating web pages. So let's save it. So let's refresh our page. So HTML is what the standard markup what language for creating what web pages. So can't you see the font over here is different from the font over there? So that one we normally use it to what to define or to mark what a definition that will later on be defined in the content. So that's the definition one tag. That's the we have another tag that we call what the emphasize text. So we have what the emphasize or emphasize empha- emphasized text. Whenever we want to what emphasize a word in our sentence, and we normally use what this tag for it, en, for the emphasis, to emphasize on something. So we use what em as a tag for it. So let me go on and click that one. Let's put it into practice. So the emphasize what this and it define what, like we normally use it to define emphasize what text, which you can use what the em as what the tag. This will only make what the text italic, and likely many other what examples it doesn't what do anything special to what the textile wise. So sometimes like using what the emphasize what text, it normally just make what the text, so I make it italic, which shows what the emphasize the importance of it. So like we normally use it to emphasize, put emphasis on our text, but we can't use it to style our text in what when coming to deal with what the CSS. It will just make it italic, that's all. But the rest we can give what a class to it and what go to what the CSS file and what make what styling to it. But for the emphasize text, we normally use it to what make our the word that we are trying to emphasize as what italic. So now let's put this one into practice. Let's put this one. Let's make it what a paragraph. In between the paragraph, let me write you, and I want to emphasize on this word. I want to what emphasize on this word Harry. So now let me use what have to emphasize on now what have, and now out here I'll write what Harry. So let me say Harry have, and put my exclamation. So plus S. Let's refresh this. Now let's go and see. So we could see that the font here has been italic, like it has been italicized. They have. So they have, we normally use it to put more emphasis on what something.